Welcome to Chats with Changemakers, the Northeast podcast for people who want to make the world a better place. Hello and welcome to Chats with Changemakers. I'm your host, Kate Duffy. This series is sponsored by the Level 2 in Starting and Developing a Social Enterprise, a practical course for changemakers ready to start strong or go back to basics and build better foundations. Check out the links below to find a course near you. In this episode, I interviewed Afi Dometi from Africawad Recycling CIC, a remarkable social entrepreneur turning unwanted clothes into employment, opportunity and dignity for the women in the UK and overseas. So, what began in Afi's living room has now grown into an international social enterprise, using recycling for a vehicle as confidence, connection and economic independence grow. So, let's hear from Afi. Hello, Afi. How are you today?
Hello, Kate. I'm fine.
Good. I'm really excited to have you here on the Chats with Changemakers podcast today to learn a little bit more about you and about Africawad. So let's start off with you. Tell us, what's your passion? What is it that drives you to make a difference?
I think I've been born to change people's life. I feel like it's a call. Despite the difficulty and whatever I'm going through, I still want to make a change in people's life. Sometimes people say when you went through something, you don't want other people to go the same thing again. You organize your life to help other people. So I went through two things in my life. That's why I created the organization to change other women's lives.
I love that, Afi. And when did that happen for you? Is that something that you were born with? Do you know from very early ages, or was that something that hit you later on?
I did not find out myself until I started managing Africawad. And I remember a story my mom told me when I was doing year 6. I got my, I don't know if it's O level in UK.
Yeah.
Before you go to high school, before you go to high school.
Okay.
Yeah. My dad was admitted at university to go back to university to be a school inspector. So he decided to go with me. And I started the high school in the main town.
Mm-hmm.
And every 3 months, we have to go back to the town we were living in to see the family.
Mm-hmm.
And because I become the madam in the house, in the main town, just me and my dad, I was the one who was doing the shopping, cooking, doing everything. So I always managed to save money and buy presents for everybody.
Oh, nice.
Including neighbors. And my mom called me one day and said, you need to stop buying the presents because your sister thinks you are stupid. Instead of spending the money for yourself, you're thinking about everybody. So now I know that I was born like that. That's why I still have the determination to push the organization to help people in need, to help people who need reference, to help people who can get a job and be independent and change their life.
I love that. I love that, Afi. So tell us more then. Tell us about Africawad. What is it? What does it do?
Africawad dealing with recycling products. We use recycling products to change people's life. While I was working at refugee service, I realized that women from minority background came for help and they can speak English. They struggle with basic or everyday life. They are isolated. Their husband can go to school, learn English, work and integrate, but women are left in the house with kids. In this country, we all have opportunity. They can live their life, go to school and leave the kid with child mother, or at least go and do volunteer work and socialize with people. So I decided to help them because I went through the same situation when I came over as well in 2002. I could not speak English, but I forced myself to learn so I can communicate with people. You need to adapt wherever you go. You need to learn their language and adapt and contribute to the community. So I decided to open the Africawad and recruit all those women, make them work as a volunteers so they can get the reference and look for full-time job. Because sometimes if you don't have a reference, you cannot get a job in this country.
Yeah.
You need somebody to give you a reference. So they come and work with us for 6 months. We eat together. We talk about our story. We talk about our life, our field. We give each other advice. You go here, you can get help from job center. You can get help for English class here and things like that. And also, we don't just wait there doing nothing. We sort out the clothes. We send those clothes to Africa to be sold. Get the money back, grow the business, and also help people we left behind, especially women, and also create a job opportunity for women here. Yeah. So for about 6 years now, there's a lot of women who get a full-time and part-time job, even men. Because some physical job we cannot do it, so we need men as well. And some of them are depressed and isolated as well. Yeah. And I'm very happy that we managed to change a lot of people's life. And hopefully we keep going and change more lives.
And it's massive, isn't it, Afi? I mean, your warehouse is, it's phenomenal, the work that you guys do.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people you've supported so far, or on average, how many people you work with a year?
In the year, we work more than 30 people. People come and go because when they get a job, they cannot come and volunteer anymore. Yeah.
Amazing.
So overall, we are over 60 people we help so far.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah.
And it's such a big operation, Afi. Like you were saying that you started to learn English in 2002, created this amazing organization that's now been running for 6 years. Have there been any lessons along the way? Because this is an international organization. This isn't a small, local, easy to manage activity. It's huge. So what lessons have you learned along the way? What could you teach the rest of us about your journey?
I would like to teach people about determination. And believe in yourself. Be courageous. I'm not going to say that it was easy.
Yeah.
It was not easy, but you need to tell yourself that I want this to happen. I want to make this happen, and be open to people. Get help when you need help. Don't refuse help. Don't think you are better than anybody. You can learn from anybody. and just have a passion.
Mhm.
You have to love what you are doing. Otherwise, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because sometimes people think it's like, Afi, man. You know, if you just concentrate on your support worker job, you'll be rich by now. I say, yeah, I'm still rich.
Yeah.
Do you know how I'm rich? Seeing 60 people working, have their life, able to travel, able to get a salary every month, see girls going to school, do something with their life. For me, it's a social profit.
Mhm.
Everything is not about money. No, have a lot of money in the bank. Make people happy as well as money.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And Afi, tell us a little
Mm.
bit more about the journey then. So, how did you start Africawad? How did you go from having the idea of this brilliant organization to now, yeah, supporting 60 odd people and this huge warehouse, dealing with all of the recycled materials? Did you start that big or did it grow steadily?
No, I didn't. I started in my living room
Uh-huh.
thinking I will be sending 20 maybe sacks
Mhm.
to different countries, tell them bring the money back to the UK and continue helping people. And I see the business growing, the opportunity coming. I'm finding out that if I instead put the clothes in one container, I will save a lot of money
Mhm.
and make more profit and help more people. When I put 10 sacks in somebody's container, I pay maybe 800 pounds. And I can put 25,000 kilos of clothes in one container and pay 3,000 pounds.
Mhm.
What do I do? It's like I'm giving somebody 6,000 pounds for free.
Mhm.
So I decided to start doing the container ourselves. And that creates more voluntary opportunity as well. And this starts happening by the time you know, you'll be like, okay, I did not think this is probably this big.
Mhm.
Because now where I am talking to you now, we have 6 containers on the way.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So it become a big supplier chain. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
And there is no way of going back. It's just to focus on the future and see how we can grow and help more people in the community here and overseas. Last week, we did 2 containers together. The labor cost was about 2,000 pounds. And they all get like 10 pounds a day for sorting out the clothes. For 5 days, you get 50 pounds. And life is cheap in Africa. So that guy who did 1 week of work and get 50 pounds, we look after his family, the wife and the kids, and that's criminality going down.
Mm.
It's like it become a global thing to helping people in the UK to have a UK permanent job or voluntary opportunity, and their mental health is okay as well. At the other side, you're preventing poverty and also reducing criminality and giving future to those kids who get for pocket money from their debt or food money from the recycling. And also we are protecting our environment. Clothes we should throw in the landfill here. Somebody else is using them in Africa. Like we say in Britain, somebody's trash is somebody's treasure.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a massive impact then, aren't there? The ripples that you are creating through Africawad are huge. So
Yeah.
how can we
But
help
2
you,
years
Afi?
ago, we nearly closed down because of the war in Ukraine,
Right.
and our supplier was selling us some very, very bad goods as well. We only found out at the other side. Yeah, but with determination and help we got from big issue and business investment, yeah, we start growing again.
Brilliant.
Mm,
Brilliant
yeah.
news. Another challenge overcome.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, Afi, this brings us to the
Yeah,
final part of our interview. How can we help
yeah.
you? What can we do to support you and Africawad on your journey?
Well, just spread the word, and if somebody wants to donate their unwanted clothes, we can give you our address where we are, and they just come and drop it in front of the chair, um, the shutter. And when we come, even if we are not there, they drop it in front of the shelter and we come and collect it. And they have to be happy and know that those clothes are going for good cause and they are changing people's lives.
Wonderful. Well, on that
Thank
note,
you.
Afi, we're going to share all of the links with everyone. We'll share the address so that people can come and donate their clothes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time and keep up the wonderful work. I hope that we can catch up with you again soon.
Thank you.
Listening to Afi today, what really stood out for me is that Africawad is about so much more than recycling clothes, which alone would absolutely be enough. You could easily just talk about the environmental impact and leave it there, and it would be a brilliant, successful organisation. But Africawad is also creating jobs, it's supporting families, and it's proving just how powerful social enterprise can be when it's really built with purpose. Recycling is the vehicle for change. It isn't the destination. I think one of the biggest takeaways from Afi's interview for me as well was this idea of social profit. We often hear about social value, which I think has got lots of technical, heavy terminology and connotations into procurement and that kind of stuff. Whereas social profit, the idea that wealth is measured not just in money, but in lives changed, is really interesting to me. And I think it's a much better version than social value. There's real depth to this idea that if we think about profit, it's something more than we started with, not just a better version of what was there all along. So I think it's a really beautiful way to explain that. And I think it fits in perfectly with the idea of us being steadfast in our mission, that actually it's not always easy, but it's this social profit that we can create that keeps us going on those more challenging days. So I also loved the fact that Afi is crystal clear about her numbers. She has absolute clarity when it comes down to her business. She's successfully accessed social finance at the right time to scale her business. So she's gone from running her organization in her living room and selling items sort of on a single basis, all the way through to now running a warehouse and having containers that are being filled on a regular basis, all at the same time as keeping her mission central and creating those transformational opportunities for her community. So I think she's embodying exactly what we're aiming for in social enterprise, that absolute heart of gold with a financially sustainable and successful business all running at the same time. So it was an absolute pleasure to talk to Afi. Please do connect with her and check out the links for Africawad CIC. Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos. It helps us boost the reach of these amazing change makers. You can also join the free Northeast Changemakers community in the links below, where you can connect with more brilliant people just like Afi. Catch you next time. If you've been inspired by what you've heard today, come and join our free Northeast Changemakers community to meet like-minded people and start your journey to changing the world.